This is going to be a different kind of video than what I normally make. I'm actually going to make a video talking about what I think are the positives and what Legends Never Die did right. Now, if you guys have been with my channel for a while now, you probably kind of know that I'm very critical about this album and the whole rollout behind it, everything. I have tons of videos on this, the deluxe situation, everything. So if you're interested in that, I literally have a playlist on the channel called Juice WRLD that just has all my Juice WRLD videos in it. And you can just check those out if you want to see how I've reacted to this album in the past. And also, I want to shout out my second channel. We just got over 700 subscribers over there. Thank you guys for that. The name of it's Complex Edits. I upload a weekly series over there, and I have other videos that go up there as well. So if you're interested in that channel at all, make sure to check it out. Link to it's in the description down below. With all that being said, let's hop on into the video. Alright, so to start this, in my opinion, Legends Never Die isn't the best album that they could have put out, or at least first album they could have put out to really showcase like just everything the Juice could do, his talents, most recent work he was working on. I do not think that this album fulfilled that at all. The reason I bring that up is because I've seen people in Juice's camp say that, or the label or whatever, talk about how this album showcases what Juice was most recently working on. While yes, there's some songs on here, for at least a few of these songs off the top of my head, that is not true. Wishing Well is a 2018 song, I Want It or Water is a 2018 song, Smile, which they added onto this album, is a 2018 song about Starfire. There's just examples like that. But then there are examples of stuff like Blood on My Jeans or On the Run. That is a newer song that Juice was working on. Righteous is a newer song that Juice was working on. Tell Me You Love Me, according to Trippie Redd, was made right before Juice passed away. It could be one of the very last songs that Juice ever made. So there are newer songs that are on this project, but there's also a lot of older ones as well. Now, this album for me wasn't super satisfying just because I do listen to leaks and I knew basically the majority of this project beforehand, but I also know a lot of people that didn't listen to leaks, and I've seen a lot of people's opinions on this album since it's been out, and it's been very split. People that listen to leaks just really genuinely don't like the album, or they all agree that the album has good songs on it. It's just that the leaks ruined it for them, which you can't really take that out on the album because it's like, for example, my fault for listening, or my choice to listen to the leaks, so you can't take that out on the album, which I have before, but I try to not do that anymore because, yeah, I mean, it's my fault. You take that risk when you listen to any leaks for any artist that it could end up on an album. You guys know my defense to that, though, is that they were saying that there was no leaks. That's why everyone's expectations were so high that did listen to leaks, though. So that's why there was a lot of backlash, is because it was being hyped up to have no leaks, and then it did have leaks on it. So that's just the issue with that, in my opinion. But moving on to the other opinion, or other side of this album, I think that this album has a good mix of songs. Stuff like Righteous, Bad Energy, Man of the Year, those are amazing tracks, and to have those all on one album, I think it does make it a really good track list. But I just think that there's some songs that kind of lack on this album, like Water, but that's just in my opinion. I still like the track, I just think that it kind of makes this album lack a bit. But if you didn't listen to leaks or anything, then I can completely see how this could even be your favorite Juice WRLD album. Having an album with stuff like Bad Energy, Stay High, Titanic, or even like Conversations, I mean, it's a good layout of songs, and I think all the songs on this album are good. I definitely have my favorites and my least favorites, but I never complain about the tracks that are on the album themselves. When I do bring up something to criticize about this album, it's just about the marketing, the promotion, or if I do complain about the track list, it's just because of how it was marketed originally. But this album does do a good job of outlining good sad Juice songs, and then having a couple good feeling or hype songs in there like Man of the Year and Blood on My Jeans. Those songs are definitely really good hype Juice songs, and it's cool to have songs like that out there for the casual or the listeners that don't listen to leaks to be able to hear some non-sad Juice songs. But in my opinion, Legends Never Die does a great job of listing some of the saddest and deepest Juice songs there are out there to really just put you in the mindset of how Juice was feeling up until he did pass away. This album does that, in my opinion. But what this album doesn't do a good job of, in my opinion, is just showing how versatile Juice was. He had more than just a style. Juice has rock songs, which Man of the Year did cover that, but Juice has rock songs, hype songs, sad songs, pop songs. He's got more like Western country sounding songs. I mean, he has so much that I think that it would have been really cool to have Legends Never Die be an album that just showcases everything Juice could have done. But if you just want it to be an album that really gets you in your feelings and puts you in that mindset where Juice was, which I think was the purpose of this album, then yeah, Legends Never Die does do that right. But this is just my opinion. I'm trying to look at Legends Never Die not being biased, just because I have a lot of videos out there already that state my direct opinion, that especially when I'm making a video like this, I want to look at it a little more unbiased. But before we end this video, I actually want to introduce something new. I'm going to start doing this thing where it's like a song of the day type thing. So if you guys are interested in doing something like this, you can hit me up and send me your song on Instagram, SoundCloud, Twitter, wherever you can follow me and send me a DM at. You can send me your song. All you have to do is own your beat and then just DM me and we'll talk about it. And it's just a song that either you guys sent into me or I found and I've been listening to. Whatever it is, it doesn't even have to be someone that watches me. It could just be someone that I found and I genuinely like. I'm going to add in one of their songs right here. I'm going to put a link to their SoundCloud in the description down below. So for my very first song I'm going to be doing for this, it's going to be by Dre2X, and this is Get Lost.
Come here, I know that you lost. Little baby, come forward with a boss. We never pop out, we keep it low key. No, we don't shop at no Ross. Get lost, little boy, she don't want you. She bad, she want me to come through. She want me to stay for the night. Okay, let's have a good night.
Alright, now that's all for this video. If you guys are new here, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for over 12,000 subscribers. Make sure just to check out my second channel, like I said earlier, Complex Edits. Follow me on Instagram at ComplexProductions999. I have a Twitter at ComplexDiscuss and a SoundCloud where every single month I make a new playlist of whatever I'm listening to. Also, I have a fans music playlist that I try to update as frequently as I can of music that you guys make and send to me to put in there. And if you guys are in that playlist as well and you want to be in the video, just DM me, hit me up, and we can figure something out. But thank you guys for watching the video, and we'll see you in the next one.